Hey everyone, today I'm going to be talking about the symptoms of a faulty timing chain tensioner. This is a really important part of your engine, and if it fails, it can cause some serious damage. So, in this video, I'm going to go over the most common symptoms of a bad timing chain tensioner, so you can catch it early and avoid any major problems. I'll also talk about how to diagnose a bad timing chain tensioner, and what you can do to fix it. So, if you're interested in learning more about this important topic, be sure to watch this video. A timing chain tensioner is a crucial component in your engine, responsible for maintaining the correct tension on the timing chain. This ensures that the camshaft and crankshaft remain synchronized, allowing the valves to open and close at the right time. A faulty timing chain tensioner can lead to a range of problems, so it's important to be aware of the symptoms. One of the first signs of a faulty timing chain tensioner is an illuminated check engine light. This light indicates that the engine control unit, ECU, has detected an issue with the engine's operation. While the check engine light can be triggered by various problems, a faulty timing chain tensioner can often be the culprit. A faulty timing chain tensioner can also cause a variety of engine performance problems. These can include rough idle. The engine may idle rough or erratically, indicating that the timing chain is not properly tensioned. Loss of power. The engine may lose power, especially at higher RPMs. This is because the timing chain is not able to keep the camshaft and crankshaft synchronized, resulting in reduced engine efficiency. Stalling. In severe cases, a faulty timing chain tensioner can cause the engine to stall. This is because the timing chain may skip teeth, causing the valves to open and close at the wrong time. Another common symptom of a faulty timing chain tensioner is a rattling noise coming from the engine. This noise is caused by the timing chain slapping against the timing chain guides. The rattling noise may be more noticeable at idle or when the engine is cold. In some cases, a faulty timing chain tensioner can also cause oil leaks. This is because the tensioner may not be properly sealing, allowing oil to leak out. If you suspect that your timing chain tensioner is faulty, it's important to have it checked by a qualified mechanic as soon as possible. A faulty timing chain tensioner can cause serious engine damage if it is not repaired. A faulty timing chain tensioner can prevent your engine from starting properly. When the tensioner fails, the timing chain can become loose, causing the camshaft and crankshaft to be out of sync. This can lead to a variety of problems, including engine misfires. The engine may misfire because the valves are not opening and closing at the correct times. Loss of power. The engine may lose power because the timing chain is not properly tensioned. Difficult starting. The engine may be difficult to start because the timing chain is not properly tensioned. If you are experiencing any of these problems, it is important to have your timing chain tensioner checked by a qualified mechanic. A rattling engine noise is another common symptom of a faulty timing chain tensioner. This noise is caused by the loose timing chain slapping against the engine block. The noise may be more noticeable at idle or when the engine is cold. If you are hearing a rattling engine noise, it is important to have your timing chain tensioner checked by a qualified mechanic. There are a few things that can cause a timing chain tensioner to fail, including low oil pressure. The timing chain tensioner relies on oil pressure to function properly. If the oil pressure is low, the tensioner may not be able to keep the timing chain properly tensioned. Worn timing chain. As the timing chain wears, it can stretch and become loose. This can put extra strain on the tensioner, causing it to fail. Defective tensioner. Sometimes, the timing chain tensioner itself can be defective. This can be due to a manufacturing defect or simply wear and tear. There are a few ways to check a timing chain tensioner. One way is to remove the valve cover and visually inspect the tensioner. If the tensioner is loose or damaged, it will need to be replaced. Another way to check the timing chain tensioner is to use a stethoscope. Place the stethoscope on the engine block near the timing chain tensioner and listen for any rattling noises. If you hear a rattling noise, it is a sign that the tensioner is not working properly. It is not recommended to drive with a bad timing chain tensioner. A loose timing chain can cause serious engine damage. If you suspect that your timing chain tensioner is faulty, It is important to have it checked by a qualified mechanic as soon as possible.